This short video will cover what the Document Versions extension does and how to use it. Document Versions is a pro extension that lets you step back in time to review and restore past versions of your pages and pieces. As I'll show, there are a couple of ways that you can review past documents. I'll just be doing this for a page, but you can also look through old versions of any piece type by going to the piece manager of that type and selecting Document Versions from the context menu of the piece you want to review. In this case, since I'm looking at the version of a page, I'm first going to navigate to that page. This page has a large section of rich text, so this is basically a single widget. It's got some images and text, and at the bottom here is an embedded schedule. So to jump into Document Versions, first we toggle the page editing on. That's going to bring up this context menu, and then from that, we can select Document Versions. Once Document Versions opens, you'll see that your page is shown here in the center with the tabs for each of the sections along the one side. And the easiest way to begin reviewing documents is simply to select a new document over in the right-hand column. That will bring that new document up. You can then go ahead and scroll through each of the sections. So here we're showing the basics section with the images and the text and what changes have been made there. Note that this is read only, so you can see this field up here for the title is grayed out. When you're looking at it in this view option, you need to change tabs in order to see if there are any changes on other tabs. So in this case, you can see that the schedule has changed between from the summer hours that were up there on our published page to the winter hours. Now, in order to restore this page, to select this page to be displayed instead of the published one, you just simply click on Restore. You can see that changes here, but notice we're in a draft version. So in order to actually make this live, we would then have to update. So if we can toggle back and forth between draft and published. Okay, let's go back into Document Versions and let's look at another view option. So if you go up to the top here and click View Options, you can select Compare Versions. What this is going to do is it's going to compare the version selected in this column on the left with anything that you pull down on the right. And any changes are going to be marked with yellow. So we can see here that there was changes in this center area in the Basics tab. Switching to the Schedule tab, we can see there was also changes there. And here's the important bit. If you want to restore that older version, you need to select it in the right-hand column and then hit Restore. So it's always going to be the version that's selected in the right-hand column that's restored. And once again, we're in draft. We would need to publish it. Going back into Document Versions again and going to the View Options, this time we'll turn on Compare Versions, but also only show differences. And you'll notice that the tabs to the left side have now disappeared. And so essentially what happens is that all changes are going to be put onto this main page. So we can see both the changes in the main block and the changes in the schedule in one place. So this is really handy if you have like 10 different tabs or something like that, where you maybe only have changes on one. And just to reiterate, the version that will be restored is the one that you select in this right-hand column over here. It's displayed over on the left, but you select it from the right-hand column. Then once again, once we restore that, you can toggle between draft and published, and it won't be published until you click the update button. And that's it for this short video on Document Versions. Hopefully this will help you get up and running a little quicker.